one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, has one of their largest North American manufacturing facilities right here in Indiana's Great Southwest. We're going to take a look at it today. It's AstraZeneca. Come on inside with us. One of the companies that brings me comfort, I take Nexium every day, been taking it for about 10 years, is AstraZeneca, with Tanya Harris, who heads up this beautiful campus of AstraZeneca. You probably have driven past it numerous times if you're going to Mount Vernon. You're wondering what happens here. So Tanya, tell us a little bit about the campus, what happens in Mount Vernon.
Sure. So AstraZeneca has been here since, I say, August 2015. It's a relatively new company to the area, but here, in terms of what AstraZeneca does, we make biopharmaceutical products, and we actually ship it globally. So the products that we primarily focus on is diabetes products. I am familiar with Nexium. Yes. That's made in one of our Sweden facilities. But we have 30 other facilities across the globe that actually supply products that really make a difference to our patients. And we're fortunate because diabetes is one of the areas that we are very much an expert in, and that's what we supply primarily from here.
So beyond diabetes, which you have a high level of competency in, are there other medications that you're part of as well?
There is. We also have capabilities, and we manufacture products for cardiovascular health, HIV, hepatitis, and cancer as well. So we are one of the largest facilities in the U.S., located right here in southern Indiana, which is fantastic. And we really do pride ourselves that our quality of product is really second to none.
Well, what folks may or may not realize is that we are in the top 60 exporters in terms of a metropolitan area in the country, and a lot of your product is exported around the world. Tell us a little bit about that as well.
Sure. About 50% of what we do actually is exported to about 50 or so countries across the globe. We do bulk, where we actually ship large containers of tablets and pills, for what most people call them, to across the globe. We have sister sites in UK and Sweden, China, Brazil, Mexico, Australia, you name it. We ship bulk out to many other places across the globe in order for them to final pack for the market. But we also do final packing for the U.S. market, and we also do final packing for some smaller markets across the globe: Taiwan, Korea, South Korea, Argentina, Brazil. So we actually have a very diverse and complex business here.
So you're doing all of this from a Southwest Indiana location. Is there a strategic advantage of being here in Southwest Indiana versus somewhere else?
Oh, absolutely. It's the people. I mean, when you take a look at the Midwest culture and the dedication and hard work, we can't really find a better group of people who are willing to change with us as we grow, who are willing to learn different things, who are just committed really beyond what I've seen elsewhere across the country and even across the globe.
Well, as you're talking about people, obviously that's one of the questions that we always have, companies have. How do you attract, how do you retain talent? I mean, what are some of the things that AstraZeneca is doing? Because you're listed as one of the top places to work around the world, and also this location being one of the top places to work in Southwest Indiana. What are you doing to attract and retain talent?
Well, we have a couple of programs. We're still relatively new, so we're trying to get our name out there. But two things that we actually launched within the last 2 years is we have a scholarship program that we're partnering with University of Southern Indiana for specifically science and technology graduates who want to work in a pharmaceutical environment. And it's been very successful. We've actually been able to hire and maintain and some interns from that program as well, which is, that's starting to be our feeder for what we know we're going to need here long term. We also have an internship program that's really a little bit more broader than just Southern Indiana. So we recruit outside of the state and internal to the state that we use as a feeder program for our global graduate program. And again, what's really really exciting is that we have had 2 students from the local area that have interviewed and have become a part of our global graduate program. And that really puts us on the map, because that lets people know globally that we got a lot of talent here, and we want to make sure that, we bring them in. There's always a fight for talent. And so some of our other opportunities is, how do we get some operators and mechanics and technicians that want to work in a great place like we have here? And that's really a challenge for all of us in the community right now.
But there are opportunities here at this this campus.
Absolutely. I mean, we've been in a growth mode for the last year and a half. We've hired over 150 people over the last year and a half. We have about 25 positions currently open that we're trying to continue to fill. And we're looking for people who really want to be a part of this growth that we're having here, and that's dedicated to our patients.
You'll be able to see some information about where you can look for opportunities that exist here on our website. But, one of the things that we've been involved in Southwest Indiana has been the Regional Cities Initiative, trying just to improve the quality of place. If there are some suggestions you might have, especially with the kind of talent that you're trying to bring in globally and this global talent you have here, what can the community do to help make your job easier?
Well, I think some of the activities and some of the change that I see from the regional cities, especially, what I would call the amenities that are here, a lot of the talent that we're trying to draw coming from East Coast, West Coast, international. And so they're looking for what I would call a bit of an international kind of flavor and some diversity here in the community as well. I think that's very important as we try to draw different talent. And the Gen Zs and the Gen Xs, they're looking for some different things that maybe people our age are not necessarily looking for. And so I think it's important for us to get a lot of diversity in terms of, arts and sciences, and even, places to eat, and, sports. I think there's a lot of that can continue to be done here in this community to draw the right talent.
Last thing, and we don't want you to divulge any secrets, but we know that as a company worldwide, AstraZeneca has about 144 projects in the pipeline. Anything new that you can share with us is going to be happening here?
Well, yes, but I can't really divulge all of it. But we recently got a real positive decision where we're going to be bringing a new product to the site, and we're all very excited about that.
It's exciting news. You're here at AstraZeneca. Find out more about AstraZeneca from our website, and we really appreciate you investing in Indiana's Great Southwest.